Now we're going for our third speaker. Our third speaker is coming with the evaluator for the third speaker is Jason Chan City. And our third speaker is she's doing the presentation Mastery Pathway, Level 1, Project 3, Research and Presentation. Speech type, speech to inform. KPI, to inform TM Miracle member regarding the unique wedding culture of Malaysia and Brunei. Title of speech, Unity. Let us put our hands together to welcome NASHITAH Baharin with her speech, Unity. Unity, NASHITAH Baharin.
Okay, thank you, TOASTMASTERS of the day. First of all, let me share my screen first. Okay, can you see it? Can everyone see it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, assalamualaikum and good night, everyone. So today I will share the unique wedding culture from Brunei and Malaysia. So due to the time constraint, I will only share one from Brunei, one from Malaysia, and one for both countries. First of all, I will start with Brunei. Okay, so Brunei, I bet everyone knows where Brunei is located. It is located between Sabah. Sabah is up here, and Sarawak down here, and the China Sea on the top, with Bandar Seri Begawan as its capital. So Bruneian consists of 7 tribes in total, called Melayu Brunei, Dusun, Belait, Tutong, Kedayan, Bisaya, and one more, I forget. Okay, so there are a total of 7 tribes in Brunei. So the unique wedding culture that I want to share from Brunei is from the Tutong tribe, that is called Upacara Membasuh Kaki. Upacara Membasuh Kaki is actually, it is especially for the Tutong tribe, where both groom's and bride's feet will be poured by water. So there will be 3 items needed for the event: a mache or sharpener, water, obviously, and a mache sharpener. So the situation will look exactly like this picture. So as you can see, the mache is on top of the floor, followed by the mache sharpener, followed by the bride's feet, and followed by the groom's feet. Then the families of the grooms and bride will take turns to pour water on the couple's feet. After that, they will present a gift to the groom and bride. Right now, most of the families will give a present in terms of cash. But before this, they will also give livestock, such as cows, sheep, trees, or fruits, something that represent their families. So next, I will share a short video clip of how this actually works. So enjoy.
Yang dapat mencuci kakinya. Kalau buat dusun, buat kerajaan, buat Brunei, enggak tahu. Kalau anak buat dusun perempuan datang dekat buat lain, buat Brunei tak buat. Kalau ya kami mencuci kaki, buat kerajaan Brunei, bicara dengan buat anu ni, sah pengantin ni, buat Brunei.
Okay, so that's all from the Bruneian side. Now let's move on to Malaysia. So again, I don't think I need to do an introduction regarding Malaysia since you are all born and raised here. Well, most of us. Okay, so from Malaysia, before I continue, I want to ask, does everyone ever heard of Upacara Mandi Sampat? Can you comment? Upacara Mandi Sampat, do you know or you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, so Upacara Mandi Sampat is actually known as Mandi Pengantin. So this tradition is actually from Pahang, but other states also do this, including Negeri Sembilan. So the culture is like this. The grooms and bride will be poured by water, but not on their feet. It's from on top of their head, like a real bath. So there are many reasons as to why people do this Upacara Mandi Sampat. Some says is to request blessings from the parents for a harmony and everlasting family, while some says that it is to cleanse the bride's and groom's souls before starting a new life together. And lastly, some also says that this event is to show that the grooms and bride has been legally tied as husband and wife. Now let's watch a short video clip. Enjoy.
Dah lama dan inilah yang saya cuba tunjukkan, dan saya berpesan kepada penonton di luar sana juga pada bakal-bakal pengantin yang muda, kalau untuk mengadakan majlis perkahwinan, kita jangan lupakan adat-adat tradisional, kerana benda ni tidak lapuk di hujan dan tak lekang di panas.
So since Malaysia and Brunei are located near each other, of course, we are like two peas in a pod. There are many other wedding cultures that are done by both countries. And one of it was henna night. Yep, both countries have henna night the night before the big day. Tradition is important to us to maintain continuity between generations. Culture, it reminds us about we are a part that shapes our past and defines who we are today and who we are likely to become. Our culture did not exist just like that, or it does not magically fall from the sky. No, every culture has their own history. For example, why do Bruneian create the Upacara Membasuh Kaki? Because a long time ago, brides and groom are forbidden to leave their homes for 40 days after their wedding. So because of that, they create this event so the gift from the families and guests will help the newlyweds to survive throughout these 40 days because they cannot get out from their home. Okay, so all in all, what I want to deliver is everyone has their own culture, be it the Malays, Chinese, Indians. We always have to keep in mind that we need to respect each other. Instead, learn the history so you can appreciate it. Though I know, not everyone loves studying history at school, especially when you have to write paper 2 history during SPM. Yes, I hate it. But when it comes to something like this, it's actually very interesting because you are not forced to. There are no marks. This is 100% purely curiosity, and it's very interesting actually. So for hence to end my speech tonight, I want all of you to take a moment and think something. In the next 50 years, will culture still exist? Will our culture still exist? Thank you.
Thank you, Nashita. Right. What I might take away from this, her speech is that water plays important parts in our traditions because water springs life. Okay. Our next speech evaluator for speaker 3 for speaker Kita is Jason Chang, competent communicator. Jason is a Vice President Public Relations, Bayan Baru Toastmaster Club. Welcome, CC Jason Chang. Over to you for the evaluation.
Thank you very much, TMD. First and foremost, Nashita, I really enjoyed your speech. I came to Miracle Toastmaster and a miracle happened. I felt like as though I was transported into Cuti Malaysia. It's like a promotion for the Malaysian Tourism Ministry. And you did a fantastic job. Number one, what I liked about your speech was the topic itself captured my attention. Unique wedding culture. That if I was a tourist, actually, even though I'm not a tourist, I am not from your culture. I was already captivated and you got my attention. Unique wedding culture. So that was the first thing that you did extremely well with the first slide by itself. Secondly, I think because this is research and presentation, you did a fantastic job organizing your speech because we could see the structure. Brunei, Upacara Membasuh Kaki, show a video, explain a little bit. Malaysia, Upacara Mandi Sampat, video, tradition, and then you end with a bang by asking all of us, do you believe in the next 50 years there will still be culture? So that was a very well-organized sort of speech. Thirdly, just now, as I said, I thought that you were doing a promotion for Cuti Malaysia. You have a very pleasant personality. I like the way you speak. It was very smooth. It wasn't pretentious. It was so genuine. It was so pleasant. I could hear you all day long. And it was very easy and pleasant to listen. So those are the three things that I really liked about your speech just now. Now, for some areas of improvement, though, it's a very, very minor one. But because I was evaluated, I paid a little bit of attention. So first one, since this is about a research and presentation, I think it's very important to get the facts very clear. And it has to be correct. So for example, there was one that you say there were 7 tribes in Brunei, Lutong, Melayu, Brunei, and then all of a sudden you say, oh, one more I've forgotten. So that, if I imagine I was giving a Cuti Malaysia promotion, and then I say, oh, I've forgotten, what is that tribe? That would have dampened a little bit of your credibility. It would have been much better if you name all the 6 and then you move on to the next topic. Nobody would have realized it because nobody's going to count the 7 of them. So these are some of the ways we hide our mistakes. Don't have to tell us that you've forgotten about that. Second thing, I think the video, while it was good, it was short and sweet. We could see exactly what is Mandi Basuh, Upacara Basuh Kaki, and what was Mandi Sampat all about. However, I couldn't hear the sound well enough. So perhaps before you came to this meeting, you could have done a little bit of sound check. But not least, your speech was pleasant and nice. But in order to bring it to another level, perhaps my suggestion to you is this: try to use more engagement. You did one. I think there was one part that you did some engagement. Does anyone ever heard about Mandi Sampat? Instead, you probably could have asked, how many of you are already married? How many of you have already seen this in your lifetime? Perhaps you would have gotten more response. Overall, I like your speech. It was, I think if I was in the Tourism Malaysia ministry, I would have hired you to do promotion for Cuti Malaysia. Well done, Nashitah. TMD, back to you.
Thank you, CC Jason.
For Nashitah, I think I suggest that instead of you use the word in your greeting, instead of using the good night, but actually replace that with a good evening. Because I think good night is more when you use it when you see someone or leaving, so you say good night, or when someone is going to sleep. Yeah. And also the word of when you mention when the Upacara Basuh Kaki, the bride and grooms, you mentioned about bride and groom's feet, but it's actually I see only 1 foot of each person, so yeah, maybe just change it to foot instead.
And the last one is for speaker Nashitah. Fill the words 4 times. That's all. Great job, everyone.
And Nashitah is 6 minutes 52 seconds.